And we're back. Welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex. I'm Alex. This is the Stellaris mod Star Trek New Horizons. We are playing as the United Federation of Planets. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to subject you to more planet modification. Or micromanagement. There's only so much I can take at any given point of time, but the longer we have these Unity structures sitting and not doing anything, the more wasted time we have, the less tech we're getting. Oh, it's just... Wouldn't it be amazing if instead of going through and replacing all of these, I had an option in a menu somewhere where I could go replace all of this kind of building with this kind of building. On every planet. Just take any cultural forum and replace it with a frontier clinic. Or take every cultural forum and replace it with a trading center. Take every Bureau of Cultural Exchange, replace it with a frontier clinic. And that might not work on every planet. Some planets have both of those structures already, and because they are planet unique. But then, you know, set an if-then condition. If already present, build a power station instead, or something. Or I guess it could stay, really. Build a barracks, probably. But rather than get held up on features that I wish that the game had, just be thankful that this planet manager menu is a thing at all, and I don't have to manually click through every planet like you had to do in certain olden era 4X style games. Though it's pretty commonplace to have better managers now. Alright, so Raider 3's done. We have Ultima Thule, Bannister, Rooney, and Ro Corona Borealis Prime. What a fucking name. I'll be real, the physics symbol and the Unity symbol is at a glance just similar enough that I've almost replaced physics buildings many times while going through and doing this. Not like once or twice, it happens like once every 4 planets. My eyes, as is indicated by my glasses, aren't the best thing in the world, but tiny blue squiggle and slightly more complicated tiny blue squiggle are not shapes that are clearly distinguishable from each other at first glance. If you take a second just to pause and think about what you're looking at, they're pretty distinct, but the first impression of this versus that, they're both kind of rounded bluish shapes with a sort of spiral shape going on. I know this is supposed to be like the structure of an atom, and this is, I don't even know, a spiral. I don't even know what the fuck this is supposed to be. Influence is supposed to be like a tiny person with a purple background. It looks like they're reworking a ton of the resources for the next expansion pack or DLC. So thank God for that. It looks like they're reworking how ships are designed as well, which could be interesting. Could be catastrophic, but could be interesting. Really, I would love to see some AI improvements to go alongside of that. Not to be nitpicky, but maybe to be a little nitpicky. Good God, we're just gonna research the absolute ever-living fuck out of this tech tree. I mean, we already are, but just adding percentages on percentages, looking good. Our society research is once again going to be above and beyond our most prolific field of research. Physics is well ahead right now, but even if I'm only getting 5 more society on each of these planets, with 100-something planets, that starts adding up. Yeah, I'm gonna replace this. It's neat, but I don't care. Local militia? Nope. To be fair, maybe I should have taken a closer look at these planets I took from the board to see if they were halfway decently constructed, because now that I'm taking a half decent look at them, they look awful. Whatever. Well, I was gonna say it's not a big deal, but it's actually going to be a pretty big deal the more the more of these systems I get and have to reorganize. So hopefully the AI gets its shit together. Or at least gives me less work to do. This is a biolab? Nah, man. Heritage Museum. You don't have a planetary administration at all? How did this happen? Okay, no, there you go. Planetary administration. Weird, but okay. Wait, are there Romulans? Borg. Yeah, but what kind of Borg were these? Cardassian? Borg. Just Borg? Alpine, quick, learners, strong? What did you used to be? What were you? It's a mystery, alright. Bannister Prime? Oh, thank God, Bannister Prime is only one system. Count your blessings. Small fucking miracles. I suppose it's hardly a miracle when I'm the one who designed this in the first place and divvied up the planets into these sectors. I don't know, the Borg Capitol building probably doesn't get blown up. I think it's treated the same way as a Ringworld is, or a Habitat is in Vanilla Stellaris. It's invadable just like any other world. But we're gonna have to walk over there and find out. Alright, Rogue Corona Borealis. Last stop. And we will be ready to go and never have to look back at this exact problem again. I would like to say we're never gonna have to come back and manage our planets again. And truth be told, more or less we won't. But we are gonna have to come back here at some point, probably because I don't trust the AI to do good planet structure management at all. They really overproduce on food, for example, like way overproduce on food, and that's been severely problematic in the past. Ah, the buildings on assimilated planets. No, they stick around. On a couple of the assimilated worlds, you'll see we have both planetary capitals and the core assembly node, or whatever the hell the core Borg structure is called. Functionally, they do the exact same thing, but some planets, it got destroyed and we couldn't rebuild it, so the destroyed remains just got removed. On others, I'm not sure what happened. Maybe the Borg blew up the planetary capital when they moved in and then never rebuilt it. I know that seems like a weird possibility, but there's a strong possibility of that. Another local garrison. Straylab, what you got? Strawlab? You're good. I mean, Primitive Factory is not good at all. I'm just gonna go ahead and replace this mistake and second guess everything else you're doing on this planet, because I'm seeing some pretty big warning signs. Yeah, that ain't right, and that ain't right. Ooh, and that's not a good place for that, but whatever. It's mostly better. Alice Prime. So you got this, which is great. This, on the other hand, needs to be a trading center. That's it. We're done. We're fucking done. How long did that take? 10 minutes. So, even just those few took a good 1/6 of an episode. But we're done now, and it's saved, and we never have to look back at it. It's over now. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out if the various AI enhancement mods work for New Horizons. There isn't any official support, but I imagine that they do. Earlier today I was looking into that, and before I start our next campaign on here, I'm definitely looking into AI mods to either help the sector AI, help the, you know, other AI, just to help the game out, because it's not ideal. The third fleet's already down to 10 ships. What happened to your reinforcements? Did they get snatched up or something? Oh no, they're still en route. Okay. Very fair. Wait, holy shit, we won in Kirksey? What? What an unlikely turn of events. Okay. And genuinely, I mean that. That is a very unlikely turn of events. Why don't you go intercept this fleet? All of our army's on Mickens, right? Yeah. It is very cool to have Kravik APU units. The Borgified ones were really badass, but these are pretty cool too. It's a shame we can't build more. That's okay. Third fleet's engaging over Schaff. First fleet is engaging in Mariquin, I suppose is a better pronunciation of that. Looks okay. Mickens is not connected. Why? What is happening, Mickens? Ah, yeah, they took Phillips. Okay. That's okay. I'm inbound on that system anyway.
Construction complete.
First fleet's done. First fleet, you are gonna go retake the Phillips sector, or system, so we can clean this up a little bit. How's this going? Looking fine. All that to lose one cone. Killed the sphere, no losses, and no losses, killed 2 diamonds.
Complete.
Ain't bad at all. You're trying to catch up to this? Yeah, that's not a huge threat, but still. Catching up to this might be more worth your time. You, yeah, are gonna get me Camus. Camus?
Ships upgraded.
Alright, there's that. Now, it looks like Barstow and Vodwar are pretty capable of making ships. Actually, I can see that from here, can't I? If I click on you, can I tell? I can't. I can't tell if they have a shipyard or not. But from deduction, I'm gonna guess that Barstow and Vodwar particularly, have shipyards. So, fourth fleet, go hit their shipyards. You don't have to keep these systems, I'm just trying to knock them back to producing ships back here to slow down their rate of reinforcement. Alright, we have a second idle science ship. We still organizing by output? Hell yeah, we are. So it's looking like our highest 146, 84, 86. I'm looking for our highest engineering output. It's looking like 86. But I'm just doing my due diligence, double checking everything. Yeah, it was that 86 up there. So that 86 was on Battle, or Batel. So go here, upgrade these while we're here. The Walker will go assist research here. Oh, wow, that's quite a ways to go, Walker. Sorry. Fourth Fleet is en route. Fifth Fleet is still over 2 years out. Sixth Fleet, less than that, but they won't. Frankly, you don't need to be going down there. You need to be going up here, which is 600 days. You're going over here. Get over to the Yancey system. Alright. And seventh is Kamara. Okay, yeah, it's over 2 years just to get them into adjacent to the ongoing theater. Not even to the active theater. Galactic Policy 2. Thank God we spent how many months? 19 months researching this? It does nothing. Who dis? We had a scientist die on the USS Walker. Okay, that's fair. Do we really want to replace them with the scientist? Yeah, they're fine. None of these scientists are exactly what I'm looking for, but I'm gonna go with Stone and not drag this out. Ston, I suppose. The second fleet is also moving to engage the offensive asset 003. What do you have? Offensive bias, that's a little terrifying. Trickster makes you annoying. Let's see if we can take that out. Or at least slow it down. Hopefully take it out. With the full fleet, I would really prefer to take it out more than slow it down.
Ships upgraded.
We have a second full offensive asset right here. Don't love that. So Galactic Policy is done and worthless, and all of these are repeatable text now. I know I just said I'm not going to be too picky on our replacement here, but I need a Suliban. So I'm going to get rid of this general, and yeah, I was talking about how important it was to get a general. I know, I'm wrong. I'm a hypocrite. Give me a Suliban. We're going to be here for a while. I really wish you could say, I'm looking for specifically a Suliban. Not right? Nope. Hey, that's a doctor. Alright, I'll keep you and get rid of you. Hey, Doctors Without Borders. Or, Interspecies Medical Exchange. Do you want this doctor? Yeah. Give me that influence. Thank you. What I really want, of all of these, just naval capacity is worthless. Ship build speed wouldn't be bad, actually. Because we're rolling and everything else. Sector limit. Oh, sector limit. Not even... Oh, yeah, God, give me assembly algorithms. The application of game and puzzle theory has potential to greatly optimize modular assembly and construction. Yeah. Building build speed? No, it's not even ship build speed. I misread that. Wow, these all suck. Nerve dampeners, I guess. Careful tuning of pain receptors allow soldiers to fight through what would be previously have been debilitating injuries. Yeah, but we gotta replace her with a Suliban so I can get cool tech that only the Suliban and Dominion have access to. Give me Suliban? No, you're binars. Binars are interesting. I have no idea what exactly synaptic processors do. Maybe they're just flavor. You are a Klingon. You are a... Oh my god, I've forgotten what your name is. Give me Suliban or give me death. Statistically unlikely to get Suliban, granted, just given how low of a population. You know what? Firing 4 of you. Fucking 5 of you. Shinjo I'll keep because he's really good. Data I'm keeping because he's special. These other 2 I'll keep because they're also Spark of Genius. You... Whatever, I'll keep him, but I'm not happy about it. You're a genius, so I'll keep you and be happy about it. Because even if you're just leveling up, you're still worthwhile. Give me a Suliban. All I want. I'm a simple man. Don't ask for much. Just a Suliban to lead my society research division so that I can delve into forbidden sciences. Are you a doctor? Nah. Right symbol, wrong coloration. Forbidden sciences and exciting new frontiers. Nope. Nope. Suliban? Are you a Suliban? Are you a Suliban? We have a lot of Klingons. It's becoming apparent just how big our Klingon population has become. Comparatively, our Suliban population is very, 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 very small. Like, it's 8% of the size of our human and Klingon populations. Well, at least I'm finding a lot of doctors. Holy shit, this is a lot of doctors. Whoa. What a name. Oh, we have a Zenkethi. I am absolutely positive that the Suliban can have leaders, and that we have enough Suliban to make a leader. I'm 100% sure of that. Trabe. And luckily, Suliban tend to look visually distinctive enough that I'll recognize one when I see it. Zarian. Nothing like what I want. Ooh, well, you're a spark of genius, so let's go ahead and assign you, because geniuses are quite good. Okay, back to contacts, interspecies medical exchange. I hear you like doctors. Wait, did I get anything out of that? I must have gotten something out of that. Well, whatever. As the case may be. Is that polite? Nope, not quite. Incorrect. Cardassian is not Suliban. Niberite, not Suliban. Klingon may not be aware, but they are also not Suliban. Not Suliban. Human. Cool. Not Suliban. Nope. Nope. Oh my god, why is there not a way just to specifically recruit from one species? What a face. The Hakonians are really silly looking. Marcello. Nope. Nope. Jawad is not a Suliban. Just to reassure myself that we have Suliban here, Me. Just look at our population again. We have 14 Suaban. You're right. Full military service, full citizenship. Abso-fucking-lutely should we be seeing you as leaders. And you have master geneticists. Let me just double check. Okay, if we get a Vidian, they also have master geneticist. So I'm glad I checked this, because I didn't even realize we had Vidians. So Vidians or Suaban would be fine. Vidian would probably actually be better than Suaban. Good to know. Yup. Nope, none of you. You're not Vidian or Suaban. You are not Vidian or Suaban. I'm a little terrified that we may have had a Vidian already because I wasn't specifically looking for Vidians. But let's just hope that I did it. Vidians look suspiciously... might have trouble with alternate buildings. Well, that makes sense. I'm going to specifically look into posts made by people in the New Horizons mod community, or ask the mod authors if they have any suggestions for compatible AI mods. You're human, damn it, human. The Vidians and humans look so damn similar. You can change it back in 10 years. Oh, okay, well, that's cool. Yeah, well, that's a good suggestion for me to go around and play. With that free? Whatever, don't focus on it. Focus on the important things. Getting genetic engineering. Now, Cleon, but you are a doctor, so we'll go ahead and turn you in for more influence. You're a Niberite. We don't care about you. You are a genius, so we'll go ahead and recruit you, despite not specifically wanting geniuses. It's good for the future. Hello, interspecies medical exchange. I have a doctor for you. Go take Dr. Chang. Alright, this name. Wuluguark. Wulu Guark. Classic Wulu Guark. What a guy. Are you Vulcan? Damn tease. Alright, whatever. Cortez could use a Vulcan. Give me an Iberite. Or a Suaban. No Argrathians. Can multiple horizons trigger new horizons? That's an excellent question. I certainly hope so. If not, well... I guess not. I think... maybe... It would seem counterproductive to me to have a mod that takes this long to play through if you play through on the comprehensive full experience map and not be able to experience everything. Now, if you buy into what... Yeah, some of these leaders are just free. That's amazing. Ah, Kira Fredericks. Tell you what, Kira. You get to replace Kojo here. He's very experienced, but you're better. Kojo, for your many years in service, may I reward you with the boot. I'm sorry, Kojo, but you are neither Suaban nor Vidian. Yeah, I would imagine that multiple crises can trigger. If they can't, I'm gonna be displeased. Of course, displeased if I find out. We found one! Oh my god! Get out of here! Be gone! Rillick, my man! Alright, we have a Suaban leading our society research. That took like 15 minutes. Just gonna save over this so I never have to do that again. He's long-lived, too, so he's not a genius. So he won't get the bonus to researching things, but he's long-lived. So he'll have more of an opportunity to research things and hopefully get us some of that restricted tech that I've been wanting. Oh, sweet lord. Alright, great. Kira, you're actually better off replaced by her. Dope. And we're not going to get our first opportunity for a geneticist tech for another 2 years. Yeah, that sort of retirement. We don't just fire our leaders here. They're removed quite permanently. Who is this? 4th Fleet? Ah, the 4th Fleet took out an outpost. Yeah, I don't care about this outpost. We're not keeping this outpost. 4th Fleet is going on harassment missions. Cortez, did we give you a mission? No, we didn't. Alright. Who has the second highest? Who's the 85? Well, there's an 84. I'll settle for Droid Prime, yeah. Cortez, go assist research here. Third Fleet engaging. 1 of 10 is logistics node and cautious. Well, we've taken out a probe, but probes are more or less worthless. I care a lot more about the pyramid. If we can take that out, that'll take a lot more time and resources. Fire them from a torpedo tube. Exactly. Alright, we've knocked out 2 probes. Now, icing on the cake would be taking out that pyramid. 2 probes are... fuck. Not much. 2 probes would take about a year to replace. Why don't you keep going and intercept offensive asset 007? It's pretty comprehensive. What is this? That is 8 spheres? Fuck. Well, at least it doesn't have a leader. That is quite scary, though. First and second fleet seem to have intercepted the same thing. Yep, good. No one needs reinforcing yet, I believe. How is our overall fleet design looking? We can't add another heavy escort? No, and I don't want to muddy it up with anything else either. I'm tempted to add patrol ships or something, but they would die so fast they're not even worth throwing into the fleet. Alright, taking out a starbase. Great. God damn, these ships are durable. Particularly the pyramids are a real pain in the ass to kill. To defeat? No, not necessarily, but their retreat chance is surprisingly high. Though we've caught them around a black hole, and black holes greatly reduce the disengagement chance reduction by 50%. So yeah, if we can catch them around black holes, it makes me a very happy man, because shit like this happens. Killed 2 out of 2 spheres, 1 out of 3 pyramids, 9 out of 14 probes, and all of their cones as well. The second fleet is now in need of reinforcement. Where are you assigned to? Kravik Station? Where's Kravik Station in relation to you? Right there? Yeah, why don't you... clear the way back to Kravik Station. And First Fleet does not need reinforcement. Okay, that's fair. Go intercept this then. Ooh, wow, fuck. Okay, no, never mind. Both of you go down and intercept this. That's a 2-ship type deal. That's a 2-fleet engagement if I've seen one. 3 spheres, no, 3 diamonds, 2 spheres, 2 pyramids, 1 probe. It's annoying, but not that big of a deal. My best evasion is Destroyer, right? I think it's destroyer right now. What was 64.6? And that's not the best it can get. If we pop down one of these, 71, restricted to this. Oh, you're using Pergium reactors. Nah, dog, we don't use Pergium reactors. We're onto chronotons. We are far beyond that now. Exocomp, definitely the way to go. Although if you're taking damage with this hull, you're probably just going to die anyway. Is that really the best damage output we can get? God, these things suck. Chronoton torpedo is what you should be using. Really? Saber class is what you should probably be using just for new top-of-the-line torpedoes, because your phasers are garbage. And we're going to have power problems, but I can deal with that. Yeah, more or less our highest evasion would be destroyer. We're currently using heavy escort Defiance, which have an evasion of 64. The reason it's only 64 is we've had to switch in a ton of chronoton reactors to make up for our power consumption. We can't quite get a second inertial damper here, but 64% is still very, very good. If we weren't playing as the Federation, we might be getting a bonus to our evasion, which would help out even more. But, you know, can't have everything. Can have a lot of things, but not everything. Kravik, what's your fleet yard? Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Keep upgrading. Alright, no losses, took out 3-4 probes, 3 cones. More importantly, we got this, which, yep, I was fucking right. This was a shipyard, and I'm willing to bet Badwar is a fleet yard as well. So we'll get those out of here. Okay. So what I really want to do is integrate the Vodwar supremacy. What instead I'm going to do is research focus. We can fund a special program. I'm not going to click on any of these, because none of these are really that good as late into the game as we are. Some might be. Hiring mercenaries is interesting. Survivability of star bases could be nice. Bruce's rate of experience gained by leaders, ships, and armies would have been good to get earlier on. Particle phasers, tempting. Vulcan Science Academy Wonder could be quite good, actually. It's a science academy. Seems good. Not going to do it. War games? Not going to do it. There are some very cool things in there, but it's not worth it to me. The ship construction methods, however, we can only switch to people we've integrated. But among those are the Ferengi. The Ferengi have 20% bonus to evasion, which is really, really good, but that whole ship hull point reduction is fucking awesome. Yeah, we're using military warp core, not exploration, for the bonus to damage output. Vulcan, we would get a bonus to weapons damage, which would be a total increase of 10%. Total hull points would go down 10%. Shield hit points would go down 10%. And our disengagement chance would go away completely. Ships would be slightly cheaper. Tellarite would just make our ships cheaper. And Dorian makes our weapon damage go up. But our ship hull points get even worse, and our shield hit points get worse. Shield hit points does not affect anything. I don't know what to do here. Fuck it, Ferengi. We're going Ferengi. Please be worth it. Please be worth it. How good is your dodge now? I'm not seeing a plus 20%. Maybe it needs until the end of the month to apply. Honestly, I'd rather go with Orion. Orion would give us this 20% bonus to evasion, but also a 5% damage output, and all at the cost of 10% more expensive ships. So I'm gonna put a premium in any future games playing as a Federation on integrating the Orions fucking ASAP. Show me your ship design. It still doesn't seem to be incorporating it.
Construction complete.
Alright, 64% is what they should have. Oh, fuck, no. Okay, it's applied after the fact. So we have a 76.8% dodge chance. Evasion chance. That's crazy. Alright, that's quite good. That's very, very good. At the cost of hull points, which is not great, but our armor is unaffected, and for the most part, most of our damage we're taking is armor damage. Some hull damage, but hopefully we just don't take hull damage at all. The Defiant has moved up to being a veteran ship. Yeah, evasion's just too damn good, but Ferenghi's not what I want it to be, but it's better than what we're currently using anyway. Excuse me? Starbase should be able to take this out, right? Well, the numbers say yes, but find out. Yeah, I tend to find that inertial dampers tend to be better than stealth hull. We can see right now with the dampers it has a 60.8. We put this down, it'll only have a 58.8. I tend to find that just the outright numbers tend to be better. Heavy escort gives a minus 30%, but minus 30% is the third best after patrol frigate gives a minus 10, destroyer gives a minus 25, but it has 3 slots, so that helps make up for it. Oh damn! Oh, that's a bunch of transports in the science ship. Still feels good. Did it do that much? Maybe not, but it looked cool. Let's get you just to swoop through here and knock out all these accompanying systems. Things aren't quite cool enough for me to feel comfortable moving in assault ships yet, but maybe I will be. So the 4th Fleet is just going to wrap up this entire pocket by itself. One engagement after another. Should go unopposed and be pretty smooth sailing. 1st and 2nd Fleet are engaging offensive asset 004. We have numbers and fleet strength. I'm just hoping to avoid any more losses. No losses on either side. Well, fuck. That's not, worst case scenario, but it's not best case scenario either. Best case scenario was taking them out and not suffering any losses, but at least we're not having to replace anyone else. Okay. It looks like most of their fleets have been pushed back to their core systems. I'm thinking that they'll probably try to retake this or retake this, so we have their attention. 7th Fleet's only rendezvousing up there. Nah, get you in here. Still about 2 years. 6th Fleet's going to the right neighborhood. 5th Fleet, you're going too far, well, not far enough in. Still quite some time. Ancient drones panning for gold, sorting out the errant innards of the shattered drones took much longer than anticipated, as each drone seems to have built from a slightly different design, assembled from slightly different parts. Once this fact was established, one thing stood out: the parts that were identical. Separated from the rest, it's clear these parts are of somewhat modern, if alien, make. It's likely that someone has done what we could not do, and tampered with the drones. Yeah, they're very willing to accept status quo at this point, but
Construction.
we have the momentum, so I'm not into that. What are these Unity policies? I can't embrace any of them yet. It's going to be actually years before I can. Yeah, I still hate all of them. Home territory fire rate might be the best thing, but we wouldn't even get the nice bonus there. Can I map the stars? That's not what I want. Research grants? Yeah. Plop down research grants. Better research speed. It costs influence, which maybe I should be saving for other things, but that's okay. Fortunately, our neighbors, even if intimidating, think that they are pathetic in comparison to us. So that's good. Fourth Fleet's just taking out more stations. Ah, no. Offensive asset 007 is in the neighborhood. It's the Third Fleet. Ah, Third Fleet's moving in to engage it. Never mind. Stream's gotten choppy. It'll come back and forth, but yeah, it's not looking too hot on my end either.
Technology discovered.
Oh, now it's looking good. It's a weird day. Advanced tri-cobalt explosives. We're not using these. All of these are repeatable, so I'm going to go for advanced mineral processing. Optimal processing of mined materials have allowed us to reach a new level of efficiency.
Construction complete.
Let me check something right quick. Alright. Yeah, I just have to trust they'll pop back. I'm not calling my ISP again today. Well, at all today. It is... Whoa, 9, so it's way after hours. Nothing else, the recording's gonna be fine. Unlike when I streamed Jurassic World Evolution, and the stream on that looked fine. The recording, all kinds of fucked up. Is there anything we really want to jump in to do here? No, I kind of just want to fill in this space. Moving and taking their shipyards is tempting, but it's really hard to differentiate which of these are shipyards and which of these aren't from a glance.
Technology discovered.
Alright, better research speed. Ooh, subspace link miniaturization. Enhanced assist research. Increases happiness of pops. Okay, well, that's not amazing, but I'll take it. Using advances in subspace technologies, we've managed to miniaturize our subspace links, creating quick access from any ship, greatly increasing the effectiveness of our science ships. So, assisting research over a planet will make the population there 5% happier. It's something. Speaking of happiness, and I know I have spoken ill of working on any of our star bases until the war's over, but, well, like I said, we don't need Unity anymore. So all of these museums can go. They do absolutely nothing for us anymore. Orbital science centers can stay, but the museums should really get replaced. I'm thinking luxury hotels. The colonial bureaus are still tempting because they give the governing ethics attraction. The restaurant give migration attraction. I don't care about migrant attraction at all. Orbital manufacturing, maybe. It'll be even less energy, so we'll get more energy back and we'll get minerals out of it. Not that we're wanting for minerals, but population growth speed enhancement instead could be kind of nice, though we're really at a point where that's looking good. Why don't we go for happiness? For holosuites. Yeah, sure. So, museums, you become hotels. Restaurants become holosuites. Hotel and holosuite. Put a quarks on every station. Every single one of them. Oh god, I wish. This is again a case where I wish that we could have, just like the ship designer, we could have a station designer. I could be like, okay, now change all of these to this type. Because I have 72 of these. It's less than half of the number of planets we have, which is small consolation to me. But it is slightly easier to manage. We have not grabbed academic privilege now. That's why I'm switching over to... I was just looking at the 10% research bonus we're getting. I'm like, oh right, academic privilege. I need to build up a lot of prosperity for that, so that's why I'm switching over to luxury hotels and holosuites. Luxury hotel, orbital prison. Ah, unrest reduction. Really, I went with an orbital prison here. Yeah, well, that's still going to be a holosuite. Give me a hotel, give me a holosuite. We're 10% done. I guess here. This is a weird compromise. Go for it on the slowest speed. Very little is going to happen, but the game will at least keep moving. Not quickly, granted, but it will keep moving. Deluxe restaurant, yeah, that's why I want to replace. Nope, holographic training center, I immediately misclicked. Maybe we could go faster than slowest. Yeah, maybe. This might be even too slow. Deluxe restaurant, yeah, get this to be a holosuite. Slow. That'll do. Ooh, boy. Hotels. And holosuites. To do this, I'm going to have to click minimally a total of, well, it's 144 times to just replace all of one building with another. 288 times if I don't misclick once. Ah, it's a big number. All right, what's going on here? Distract me. This is not a good distraction. Country hotel. Template would be awesome, yeah. Template would be very, very welcome. Alright, that's cleared. Are you still moving? Yeah, you are. You're gonna rendezvous there. This is also happening. This is in the Bristow system. Are we moving in to engage that? We are from this angle. You could also help. Yeah, honestly, if I could try to be attacking that from two angles, that would be the best way to try to catch it. Luxury hotels. A lot of this modularization and customization works better when you are smaller. Works great when you're smaller, I should say. But once you start getting really big, it starts to slowly become very, very tedious. I don't know how the mod authors can really get around that without there being more automation tools that Stellaris just really doesn't have built in. No, I want to keep that. Orbital Museum, what did I just replace? Promenade? No, 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 no.
Construction.
Keep the fucking promenade. You become a luxury hotel, you become a hall suite. Ba 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 ba.
Construction complete.
Maybe if I were only replacing one of these buildings, it wouldn't be so bad. Or if I could change, like, click and drag the order of these to assign them to the top, or if they had hotkeys associated with them. Really, hotkeys would save me a lot of effort. And I know that might seem like a very small quality of life enhancement to give, but holy shit, that would change a lot. No, it's incredibly overwhelming if you grow a lot in a short time. When early game, like for the first, I don't know, 10 episodes of this, I was constantly pausing and changing starbase this, starbase that, starbase this. It really became too much very quickly. The first and third fleets are just taking out starbases, that's totally fine. You two are going to rendezvous in Bristow, knock that down. I'm not seeing any more angry boys. I'm seeing some ships over here. Oh, and they are reinforcing hardcore from this direction. Alright, well, at least we know we've pushed back their shipyards to Unicomplex 1, so long as we keep these offline. These two fleets should be able to hold off for now. But the reinforcing fleets will hopefully be able to help make a push to their home system and knock those shipyards offline as well. I'm realizing the way that I went about this war might not have been, or the way that I've been going about war in this mod might not be ideal. Really, it seems like step 1 shouldn't be trying to knock out their fleets. Step 1 should be trying to knock out their star bases, or their shipyards, anyway. Because you knock out somebody's shipyards, there you go. They can't reinforce, they can't retreat, you got them. Yeah, better sector performance is the only way to minimize attention. Yeah, better sector performance would be really nice. Let me automate starbases. Please, God, let me automate starbases. It doesn't seem like it would make that big of a difference at first blush, but it would make such a difference in the long run. Me being able to customize exactly what sectors will build or will not build would be okay. Like, even if there were, I had to right-click something to forbid it, or unforbid a structure, that would work fine for me. If a structure is right-click, then auto-build will never build that structure. That's a pretty easy code to put in the game. Pretty decently easy functionality. I don't know if I could do it, but I think I could probably figure it out. It would be nice just to have a yes-no switch for that. Okay, what's happening down here? You're rendezvousing there, you're going to rendezvous there. You are attacking Starbase, but undefined Starbase. I really wish, rather than attacking Starbase, they said what fucking Starbase it was attacking, because, game, there are literally thousands of Starbases. This could mean anywhere. This could mean anything. Help me. Help me, game. Help me out just a teeny tiny bit. Oh, you have a Xenoanthropological Research Center. How about that? Well, then maybe we don't make that second building, yep. Oh, wait a minute. Talon, isn't the species here dead? No, it isn't. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh, sweet. Governing ethics attraction is fine. Orbital museum. Goodbye. Deluxe restaurants. Goodbye. Really, I kind of get the limitation on having a fixed number of modules in facilities, but if I have the money for it, why can't I just make one starbase have every facility? I know it won't be balanced gameplay-wise, but who really cares? It's... It would save me from the annoying shit that I'm doing right now. I really hope they rework planets so that planets no longer have tiles. I'm good. I'm good on the tile system. I was good on that with Galactic Civilizations and Galactic Civilizations 2. I'm ready for the genre to move on. I'm very ready for the genre to move on and just further obfuscate planet stuff. Or not obfuscate it, but make it more fun to engage with. Because right now it is not fun to engage with. It's work to engage with. No orders and no orders. Huh. Interesting. Pretty sure this is still out there. Just judging by the fact that I can see it. It does look like our fleets are getting near-ish to position. So I'm gonna pause and grab you two. Yeah, that's kinda right where I want you to go. Kinda not. There you go. Still more than a year out. But at least I can see them on the horizon now. Migrant attraction. Get rid of that with a hall suite. Kappa Delphine. We're gonna have so much prosperity. What, 5 times 70? We're gonna have 140 prosperity just from this? Is that enough? Please God, tell me that's enough. Oh, we're over an hour. Let's quick this up to fastest, get to the end of the month, and then switch over. Yeah, alright. Well, most of these ships are engaging or moving to engage. You should be moving to repair and reinforce? Aren't you already reinforcing? Maybe I misclicked that earlier. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There's the autosave. Alright, if you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to keep streaming. If you're watching on YouTube, stop by again tomorrow. Tell them to make sure to comment, share, like, subscribe, yada, yada, yada. I'll see you tomorrow, YouTube. Toodaloo, take care. Bye-bye.